welcome to the Wild Gut Project. My name's Carrie. This channel is about helping you with IBS, so usually low FODMAP recipes and that kind of thing, but also some yoga. And this sequence is for when your tummy really hurts and you're feeling kind of bloated and uncomfortable. So I'm doing it on a bed. I've kind of thought about it, so imagining you have a single bed as a minimum with a wall, and then some cushions or a blanket you can roll up, so no other equipment besides that. If you feel more comfortable on a mat, obviously just get down on a mat. But yeah, we'll begin. Just make sure you're wearing some nice, loose, comfortable clothing and there's nothing tight around your tummy, which you've probably done already if you're feeling a bit unwell. So we're going to start by kneeling. I've got a bolster, and if you feel really comfortable just normally kneeling, that's fine too. I'm going to get back on this. And if you don't have a bolster, you can just stack up a bunch of your pillows, and that's perfect as well. This just means that you can have a nice straight back, good posture. And we're going to start by breathing, obviously. So, let's begin. Take a nice deep breath in. Let your spine, your chest rise up, and exhale, let your shoulders come down. Again, breathing in, lifting tall, and exhale, relaxing the muscles around your shoulders, your face. Next, we're going to start breathing into our belly, and this is something we're going to carry through the whole practice. So I want you to imagine that when you're breathing into your tummy, and letting it expand, and exhaling, bring it in ever so slightly. You're expelling that kind of pain, you're letting the muscles around your stomach relax, you're letting any gases or things that need to move, and we're just gently encouraging that and releasing that tension we can often feel when we feel kind of bloated and it's all taut. So breathing in, let your belly expand, and exhale, letting it come in. Breathing in and out. I find it really helpful to touch my tummy as I do this to make sure I'm really focusing on letting it expand. And exhale, coming in. So keeping up with that, you can let your hands rest down. It's going to roll your neck just to help you start let go of any tension in your body. So breathing in, and exhale your head over to the left. Keeping your shoulders relaxed. And with your next exhale, you're going to roll your head forward, chin to chest. Keeping your belly moving as you breathe. The next inhale, rolling up towards the right. And coming back to the centre, we're just going to go through a sort of miniature cat-cow flow. So I want you to breathe in and let your sternum rise up, slightly forward, looking up towards the sky. And you have your hands on your knees, and as you exhale, you're going to push your hands a bit on the tops of your thighs. Let your spine really curve. You're bringing your belly in, your chest in, and your head down. And then you breathe in, and you're lifting up with your chest. And exhale. And again, keep thinking about moving your belly out with it. So sticking your tummy out a little bit as you breathe in. And bring it in as you exhale. And then we're going to come off our cushions or bolster and come onto all fours. So on our all fours, And if your bed's really, really soft, you can obviously get onto the floor, put something under your knees like a blanket or a towel or a mat. I'm just going to go through a thread the needle pose. So you're going to take your right hand and you're just going to pass it behind your left wrist and keep moving that hand all the way until your shoulder and the side of your head comes down to the ground. So this is really nice for opening out the shoulders. But what we're doing is a gentle twist on your stomach, and I want you to keep thinking about expanding your belly as you breathe in and letting it relax in as you exhale. If this feels comfortable, you can lift up your right arm. It should hopefully be a nice twist on your back. Holding this for a few breaths. One more, really expanding your belly. And exhale, coming back. Place that left hand on the ground, pushing and then sliding the right hand up. Just going to do the same in the opposite direction. I'm just going to move slightly. So you're taking that left hand, sliding it past the right wrist. My back totally clicked then. And seeing how comfortable that feels, keep breathing into your belly. And then if it feels good on this side, and it could be different, you're going to lift up with your right hand. Taking some nice gentle breaths here, being careful not to strain your neck. Breathing into your belly. One more, and exhale that hand down, coming back onto all fours. So next we're going to come back, sit down, we're going to go into a seated spinal twist. So for this I'm going to start with my right leg stretched out straight, and if that doesn't feel comfortable you can always have it just tucked in round to the right. And then you're going to take your bent left leg, place the foot firmly on the ground, and you're going to hug that leg and lift your spine nice and tall. Breathe in, and then you're going to take your right hand, wrap it around the outside of your left leg and use it to anchor you into a twist. So you can then take your left hand out behind you to give you some support. So you're reaching up really nice and tall. So you're hugging onto this leg and you're using it to anchor you up, gently twisting, kind of like we're wringing out our tummy. But again, keep thinking about breathing into your belly, letting it expand. Lovely. I'm going to do that on the opposite side, so I'm just going to spin round. So now your right leg is going to be the one that's hugged, and the left leg's going to go up straight, all tucked round underneath, if that feels better. So lifting up nice and tall, breathing in, taking that left arm, hugging the outside of the right knee, using your right hand to anchor you. Again, every time you breathe in, lifting up with the spine, and every time you exhale, you're twisting a little bit round, kind of wringing out the abdomen a little gently though. And then you can release. From here we're going to go into a pose that, I can't remember the Sanskrit, but it translates as wind releasing pose, so keep that in mind. We're just going to scoot back, so I'm in the middle of the bed, and we're going to roll back and hug our knees. And what we want is our lower back to be pressed onto the ground, and then we're just easing our knees forward, so it might feel a bit tight, it might not, and that's okay. Obviously we're not going to be pressing onto our tummy too hard here, but we are going to keep breathing into our belly, letting it expand, and exhale. Now what might feel good is adding a little bit of movement to your knees, so you can hold on to your knees and you can rock them a bit from side to side, forward and back, or you can even draw little circles. So in a way we're kind of gently massaging our lower back and our tummies. So give yourself a moment just to see what feels good. And of course, if anything hurts, just move away from that position. So from here we're going to go into a really nice yin pose where our legs are going to be resting up on the wall. Now I'm going to use either cushions or bolster for this, and if you have a bunch of cushions or even just your duvet, you can roll it out, and we're going to be resting it under the small of our back. So let's get set up. And this is actually just a really wonderful stretch in general to do if you've been on your feet all day. So what's nice is to scoot really close to the wall and from the side get your bum up and just wiggle your way in. So then your hips are nice and high and your legs are just going up the wall, and they should just hang there quite comfortably if you've got enough support under your back. With your arms, you can let them come out to the side if you've got the space, otherwise above your head or down next to your hips, or even on your tummy if you found that nice, feeling that expansion. So when we're in this pose, even though our legs are dangling up there, I want you to focus on letting your feet relax, letting your calves, your knees let go, your thighs, letting go of any effort required to keep your legs up there, just using the weight of your legs themselves against the wall to hold them there. And then keep moving up your body, seeing if your muscles are engaged anywhere, and if you can just let that release. Maybe your hands could be completely loose and floppy, your arms, your shoulders. And finally your face, letting your eye muscles, your brow relax, letting go of any tension in your mouth or your lips. Moving all that focus instead into your belly. Breathing in, letting it expand, and exhaling, let it relax. So we're going to come out of this pose now just by hugging the knees towards us, and then using your right arm to support you with your left, just roll to the side where you've got space. And then we're going to come into Savasana. So if you want to go to sleep right now, you can get yourself lying in bed or just lie flat wherever you want to finish this practice. Your feet are going to roll out to the side, your palms are facing up. Your shoulder blades comfortably roll down your back. Your chin is ever so slightly tucked in. We're going to take a nice deep breath. And when we exhale, I want you to feel your legs getting tired and heavy. letting go of any tension. Taking a nice deep breath in again. And exhale, letting your hips get heavy. Breathing in, your belly expanding. And as you exhale, let your belly completely relax. Breathing in. Exhale as your shoulders relax. One more breath. And as you exhale, let your arms, your hands, your fingertips completely let go. And you can keep lying here, breathing gently for as long as you need. Just feeling your body relaxed and any tension or discomfort slowly dissipating from your abdomen.